Previously on Big Brother International Season 3, after Crystal was evicted by the hand of secret assassin Carmen, the blame was pushed onto Cassandra as Carmen told Mario that she was the one who put Crystal up during his nominator reign. For that reason, Mario nominated Cassandra after winning the nominator challenge once again and put Sammy and Pascal next to her. With Pascal and Florence in control of the vote once again, they had to decide whether they would cut Cassandra or cut Sammy with the risk of losing Ray as well. In the end, Pascal was the critical vote that sent Cassandra packing after the alliance agreed she needed to go. Will the rogue votes from Hannah and Florence stir up the pot? Find out this episode.
This is a summary and recap of Big Brother International Season 3, Episode 17. It's night 30. Ray talks to Hannah and Pascal and asks who did not vote Cassandra. Both of them claim they voted her, and Ray says he and Sammy did as well. He comes to the conclusion that Florence and Carmen voted differently from them, which he finds very strange. Sammy is also confused by the vote count and asks Florence what happened with the vote. Florence tells him not to worry as it's probable that some people threw sympathy votes for Cassandra. This, however, doesn't help Sammy's paranoia simmer down. Carmen later chats with Florence, and she reminds him his safety has expired now. Florence says he's well prepared and is ready to win the challenge tomorrow to take out their biggest competitor, Mario. However, he is also worried that Ray could target the two of them, so he could be a backup plan if Mario offers them a nice deal. Mario has a chat with Ray and lets him know he needs to target his true opposition, which are Florence and Pascal. Ray mentions he's definitely worried about Florence and Carmen since it seems they are trying to play sympathetic games to win in the final three. Mario lets him know his true target is Florence since he's not safe anymore, and he will do whatever he can to take him out by his own hand. Day 31 approaches, so it's time for the Nominator Challenge. In this, everyone will be tinkering robot parts at a robotics stations. If the station ever explodes for tinkering something incorrectly, that person is eliminated. The person who outlasts the rest while continuously tinkering will win the Nominator Challenge and put up 2 houseguests for eviction. That is because the third nominee will once again be decided by a secret assassin. This is the final time this twist will occur this season. The challenge starts, and right off the gate, Hannah makes a wrong move and is out, losing yet another challenge. Mario then gets himself eliminated after exploding his station, and he feels extremely defeated. In 5th place comes Pascal, and following him is Ray, making Mario lose all hope now. The last 3 are Carmen, Florence, and Sammy. Sammy comes 3rd, and not too long after, Carmen's station explodes, meaning Florence is the winner of the Nominator Challenge. Florence ends up nominating Mario first because he's the obvious threat remaining due to his challenge performance this season. Florence then puts up Ray because he's really worried about him potentially flipping things in the game against him. He'd rather Ray feel unsafe, so he is forced to vote out Mario tonight. The secret assassin's nomination is then revealed to be Carmen. This shocks her as she did not think anyone would have anything against her. What she doesn't know is that Hannah is the secret assassin who nominated her. Of course, the simple move would be to put up Sammy, but Hannah personally wants Carmen gone because she's an easy beat in the final 3, which means everyone will try to take her to final 3. If Carmen remains in this game, Hannah feels her own chances are much more slim. Back in the house, Carmen tells Pascal that she wouldn't be shocked if Mario got the secret assassin power. Pascal doesn't really care and tells her to just focus on getting the votes to stay, even though it should be a simple vote tonight on Mario. Ray talks with Florence to see why he was put up. Florence tells him he's just a pawn next to Mario since the whole house wants him gone. Sammy, Pascal, and Carmen already acted as pawns before, so he would have felt bad putting them up. With Hannah, she's a past winner, so she's more of a threat than Ray. Hannah later pulls Florence aside and asks him what he thinks is their best move now. Florence blurts out Mario's name because that's his clear target. But then, he takes a step back and thinks about making a deal with Mario since that has been on his mind as well. If Mario keeps the two of them safe, they could potentially take out Ray tonight since he's thinking him and Sammy are plotting against him now since his safety is expired. Hannah isn't too impressed by this plan and asks if he thinks Carmen would be a potential vote plan tonight, but he doesn't see that as a good move at all for them. The moon rises, so it's night 31. It's time for the eviction discussion. It begins with Carmen bringing up that this is her 8th time on the chopping block, with this being her first time nominated by a secret assassin. Ray asks her who she thinks put her up, and she replies with Mario's name. Mario smiles but stays quiet. He then tells everyone he knows he's on the bottom, so it doesn't matter what he says tonight. If people assume he did something, they will never change their minds. He just wants to get over with this vote because it's very clear he's going tonight. Florence looks over at Pascal and Hannah, and they all nod to each other. The vote then commences. After all 6 votes are tallied, it's revealed that Ray is safe tonight with only 1 vote, leaving Carmen and Mario. With 3 votes to 2, it's time to go. Mario smiles and gets up to hug everyone. He wishes everyone well and warns them to watch out for the real power player in the house. Florence smirks and Mario heads out. The final 6 then congratulate each other for making it this far, but all of a sudden the lights turn red and Big Brother orders them to sit back down. Carmen and Ray head to the couches and sit down. Everyone is told this round will act a bit different, since this round's nominees will be determined by a chain of safety. All 6 players will now compete to be the ones who start the chain of safety. Whoever they pick to save will then pick the next person to save. The last 3 remaining players will be the nominees going into this new round, and since the safety challenge returns one last time, the round will end with 2 nominees on the eviction chairs. Only 3 people will vote during that eviction since tonight's challenge winner cannot vote. The trivia challenge begins, and right out of the game, Florence is out after 1 question. For question 2, Hannah is the only one out, leaving just 4 people. Question 3, Ray and Pascal get eliminated, meaning it's down to Sammy and Carmen. In the final round, Sammy gets the question wrong, meaning Carmen is the winner of this challenge. She is immediately ordered to start the chain of safety since there is no time to waste. She takes a moment to look around the room and then says Florence's name. Ray and Sammy both smirk, realizing those 2 are likely working together. Florence is then asked to pass the safety to 1 more person, and he chooses Hannah, apologizing to the other 3. With that, Ray, Pascal, and Sammy are the 3 nominees, and one of them will head home next. See you all for episode 18.
Next time on Big Brother International. After an unexpected turn of events, Ray, Pascal, and Sammy see themselves on the chopping block. With a safety challenge on the line, which one will fight the hardest and win safety for themselves? Plus, will the trio of Florence, Pascal, and Hannah fall apart? Find out on tomorrow's episode.
Mario's final thoughts. Mario expected to go home tonight, but fully expected a unanimous vote for him to go. He can see that some people are starting to fear Florence's power in the game as he has constantly gotten his way with vote-outs. Unfortunately for Mario, the flipping seems to be occurring a bit too late for him.